apparently there is a plan to arrest Ibrahim Traore, the current military head and the president of Burkina Faso. They say Donald Trump, the United States of America are trying to arrest him because they believe Ibrahim Traore is not using Burkina Faso's resources to assist Burkina Faso. That is using their resources to enrich himself alone. The gold, every other resources, all those companies you see him opening, according to some alleged controversies and some alleged news, they say United States of America believe that Ibrahim Traore is using everything to enrich himself and himself alone, not the benefit to Burkina Faso people. But however, Burkina Fasos are not complaining. But guess what? In France recently, Burkina Faso citizens over there were protesting against Ibrahim Traore. In France, were protesting against Ibrahim Traore. Protest. Look at them here.
Ce que nous disons, juste, nous voulons que M. Ibrahim Traoré arrête de faire des agressions contre les populations civiles, qui n'ont rien demandé, qui ne savent même pas où se trouve la capitale de Burkina Faso, à savoir Ouagadougou.
So some people in France who claim to be from Burkina Faso are protesting in France against Ibrahim Traore. And meanwhile, Burkina Faso, there is no protest over there concerning his own way of running the government. But in France, some people over there are protesting. My brothers and sisters, what does this tell you? What does it tell you guys? And recently again, Ibrahim Traore escaped assassination. And again, some Islamists, quote, jihads, are currently fighting against the Burkina Faso army, that they want to Islamize Burkina Faso. Oh my God. My people, what does this tell you? When you do not play by the book, they start bringing Islamists. They start bringing protests that are not in the country. They start bringing all sorts of things into your midst. Someone from France protesting against Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traore. Someone said, how much did Macron pay you guys? Someone said, oh, brothers, can't you see what Gaddafi did to Libya now? Success only comes out of determination and honesty. Someone said, go to Burkina Faso and say that. Don't shout behind the fence. Your president is the best president in Africa. Can you imagine? Other countries are praising Ibrahim Traore, telling him your president is the best president in Africa. Why are you fighting against him? So I say slaves trying to say what? Just check the comments. All the comments are not favorable to these people protesting. Are not favorable to these people protesting. Well, this is the time Burkina Faso need to come out to speak their mind if they like Ibrahim Traore's ruling or not. They say the US is planning to arrest President Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. On what basis? Because they feel like the guy is not using Burkina Faso's resources to help Burkina Faso during democratic rule. This world country has remained backward. So many African countries has remained backward. And yet, the international body doesn't see it fit to one day claim they want to arrest.
The
that in order to the benefit of the strongman leader and not to the populace of the country. Does that sort of corruption and bribery go on with regard to the Belt and Road?
Absolutely, Chairman. I see this, and I don't mind calling them out, but Captain Traore and Burkina Faso, as they know that both, whether it's their gold reserves, that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime. There's a number of examples across. Even in Sudan.
When a U.S. general goes on record accusing an African leader of using gold to protect himself, you know something big is happening. In a statement to the U.S. Senate, General Michael Langley, commander of AFRICOM, claimed Burkina Faso's gold reserves are being used not for the people, but to secure the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore.
You're welcome to my page, wherever you're watching.
Well, it's quite unfortunate. And recently, Ibrahim Traore banned gay. They say Ibrahim Traore has officially banned same-sex marriage in Burkina Faso. Anyone caught practicing that will face the law. Ibrahim Traore believes it is against the African culture and should not be tolerated. And of course, he also escaped another assassination. This guy has escaped more than 13 assassinations so far. And if indeed everybody just want to assassinate this guy, that means he's doing something right. I'm telling you, any president, any general that is doing something wrong towards the elite, the elite always want him to be assassinated. And if that person is doing something good to the people, to his people, the elite always want him to be assassinated. Why is this world like that? Why is this world like that? It's a failed coup in Burkina Faso. How Traore narrowly escaped assassination plot, aimed foreign interference claim. The government of Burkina Faso has announced the foiling of an attempt coup allegedly involving Ibrahim Traore's chief of staff and a network of foreign and local actors in what authorities describe as sophisticated plot to assassinate the Jota leader and destabilize the Sahel nation. The accused high-ranking officials, whose name has not been officially disclosed, was arrested after reportedly confessing to accepting a bribe of 25 billion CFA francs, approximately 41 million US dollars, and an arms shipment allegedly facilitated through Côte d'Ivoire and French involvement. The plot, uncovered through a military-led internal investigation, was said to be in the advanced planning stage. The confession reportedly linked foreign powers to the destabilization attempt, with security sources accusing France Burkina Faso former colonial ruler of channeling weapons through Ivorian president. The French and Ivorian government have not responded to the allegation as of the time of the filing report. Well, guys, let's see what we have about. Let me know, guys. What do you think about this Ibrahim Traore?
Failed assassination attempts and coup plots. Now this young revolutionary leader is facing a new wave of criticism orchestrated from the streets of France, the very nation he has boldly challenged to relinquish its colonial grip on Africa. A few days ago, a small group of Burkinabe citizens took to the streets of Paris, waving placards and chanting slogans, demanding that Traore step down, branding him a dictator, and calling for a so-called democratic government. But let's pause and ask, who are these voices, and why have they chosen the soil of a former colonial master to air their grievances? Why not stand in Ouagadougou, where Traore himself has declared the streets open for protest, even against his own leadership? This is not just a story of dissent. It's a chapter in the long, painful history of Africa's fight for true sovereignty, a history that keeps...
I know it's hard to say, but this Ibrahim Traore encouraged protest. He said, if you have any grief about what I'm doing that is wrong, come outside to protest. Nothing will happen to you. I know sometimes people say nothing will happen, but definitely things are happening. But somehow, I'm not in Burkina Faso. And Burkina Faso have internet services. Burkina Faso have internet services. They might definitely have one or two issues to complain about Ibrahim Traore. That's if they have. They should come out to speak up. Burkina Faso's people living in Burkina Faso, not Burkina Faso living in a strange land, though. I think something like, come on, man. Like, people should be complaining now. People should be complaining. This guy, Wode Maya, is currently in Burkina Faso doing vlog over there. Most definitely, it's going to tell you the truth, how it is over there. Burkina Faso should come out to complain if they are going through a lot, Abi, because nobody is complaining over there.
So yesterday, Burkina Faso was attacked by an Islam-affiliated group. But we actually know who is attacking Burkina Faso. And let me tell you, it is bloody because Burkina Faso has faced one of the largest casualties in an attack. And let me tell you, there are so many protests in France and Italy demanding Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traore to step down. Because these Western countries have not succeeded in putting Ibrahim Traore down, now they have paid a jihadi group. And this jihadi group yesterday attacked a community in Burkina Faso, ending the lives of so many Burkinabés. Let me tell you, it's bloody. I don't want even you to see the videos that are coming from Burkina Faso. And this jihadi group is now saying that it will advance to Ouagadougou, the capital of Burkina Faso. Now, good news is that Ibrahim Traore has not been touched. He's very safe, and he has sworn he's going to fight to the end and liberate Burkina Faso from Western power. Let us continue praying for Burkina Faso. Let us continue praying for Ibrahim Traore.
Whenever they want to commit the atrocity, they always bring Islam into it. They always bring it. People should let Islam to rest now. Let Islam rest. They always bring Islam into it. Jihad. People went into a community and ransack it, and you say it's jihad. Go and meet the Burkina Faso president and buy him straight from his residential home. Work by communities. Says jihad. Make it make sense. Pure wickedness.